Hey everybody, it's MrFloridaFlipper, and we're here in the garage to pick a couple orders, and we're going to talk about some things today. I hope y'all are doing good. I hope you are selling and getting a lot of money for all the items you are buying and listing. Keep making sure you list daily. That is one of the keys to success. So let's go ahead and grab one of those orders. So we're going to start off with a big one for the first order right here. Today I'm going to leave you guys over here. So we have this unassuming little camera. I think I had talked about it in a previous video, but this is an Olympus XA. So it says XA right there, XA that way, an Olympus. And this camera goes for $139.99. I saw some listed for $140. And I think I talked about this in a previous video. I actually it comes with a little attachment right here. That's the flash. It's called an A11 flash. I think I have it in here somewhere. Maybe if I can get it really quick. Let me see if I can find it. All right, I found it. This is it right here. So it's an A11. It's just a little flash. If it had this, it just screws on here and attaches. If it had this with it, it would sell for 180 bucks. But unfortunately, the batteries were left in this and it was super corroded. I did see a couple sell for parts only. With vinegar, distilled vinegar, you can get some of the corrosion out. I didn't really want to mess with it too much because it was really hard to even get this open. Like, this literally was welded on there because the battery was so corroded. So I do have it listed. I think I have it listed for like $30. I saw one sell for 40 bucks for parts only, so we'll see. But yeah, sold this for $139. Definitely a great sale. Love those kind of sales. I got this from Whatnot, another Whatnot sale from my guy that I usually buy from. And I think I bought it for like, I think it was somewhere under $20. I can't remember exactly. If I find that sale, I'll put it at the end of how much I bought it for, and I'll put the sale as well in the video. So we got that. Then let's go find some more. We'll put that down right there. And that does work. I tested it. So yeah, works perfectly well. Okay, this racket, I'm sure you guys have seen this in my videos, do a little tennis here, but this sold. I bought this on Whatnot as well. A lot of my sales are coming from Whatnot because I've been sourcing mostly from Whatnot. I have stopped that in the last month. I only usually, the guy I watch on Whatnot that I usually buy 90% of my stuff, does his shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I am only buying from him once a week maybe. I've been trying to back down. I have a lot of stuff to list still, so I'm trying to slow that down. I'm at almost 500 listings now on eBay. So yeah, I'm slowing down the buying listing through the summer, probably until we get closer to November, and I'll start buying again. Hopefully I'll have everything listed and we'll start selling. I had this listed at one point at like $150. I don't know where I got my comps from. I slowly kept dropping it down over time. And then today I was at the point where I'm like, you know what? I need to get these things priced in. I want to get these things moved out before fall hits so I can start buying more items. Especially I want to start buying more new items because during Christmas time, people want to buy new things most of the time. For people, obviously you want to have a new item, not as much used things sell. So start stocking up on newer items, unopened items. If they're really nice or vintage, obviously, you know, it can change people's perception and they'll be more likely to buy used. But typically people buy new items. I know I do for Christmas. But today I went down and dropped a lot of prices on items, and I actually recomped this, and this sells for around $40 plus shipping. So that's what I sold it for. I think it was $37. I don't know where I got the comp from, but yeah. So we sold that to somebody. Then also, what else do we have? Oh, we have some clothes. Let me get, we sold these Calvin Klein pants right here. Calvin Klein, you can see that, for $9.99 plus shipping. Some just gray slacks, nice pants, you know, I mean, they have no stains. I would buy them. I actually try to buy a lot of my like work clothes, like when I want dress clothes, I try to look on eBay to find them. Then we sold this Disney character. It says Disney Productions Japan. Hang on, let's let the focus come in on that maybe. The light might be too bright. Yeah, too bright, but it says Disney Productions on the bottom of the foot there. But it's the bear. I don't know. I think he's like the Rolling Thunder character. I don't really know. I don't remember this character. He does have a little mess up on his nose right there. You can see the little yellow. But these were another thing that I had listed for a while. This is one of the first batches of things I bought on Whatnot when I started buying on Whatnot, probably back in, I don't know, late March, early April. At the time, they comped out really well. But I think that because of his nose like that, he's just been sitting. Oh, also, he does have a little, I called it a flea bite. I saw people calling it on porcelain flea bites where there's a little piece missing, and he does have a little spot on his hat, which I did disclose in the listing. So I ended up selling him for around $27, I believe. That'll be in there so you guys can see. But he's pretty cool, little thing. I'm trying not to drop him with the little club. So sold him the racket, the pants. Let's see what else. So also I wanted to talk about in this video about ramping up for the fall, ramping up for the end of the year, for Christmas time, for Q4. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, I want to get rid of a lot of these items that have been sitting for a while, especially the used items like these shoes. These are really nice. They're bathing ape shoes, but they don't have the box. But I had them listed at like 180 at one point, and I've just been dropping them down. Right now they're listed for 115. They're nice shoes, and there's not really any comps, but I just need to get rid of some of these older items. You know, I bought these shoes for I think $15 at the time, so if I make $30 on them, if I sold them for $50, I'd be happy. I'm trying to, something that when you get further in your reselling career, like I started in February, so I'm not like an expert by any means, but something that I've learned is you cannot just hold on to your stuff trying to get top dollar, because you'll never sell it, or it'll take an extremely long time to sell. So I am trying to, when I'm comping things, list my stuff $1 to under what it's selling for. Only because I'm trying to make money quicker to be able to buy more items, and also I want to have money coming in. So I restarted a little thing where every week I'm taking $100 from my account where all my eBay funds go, and transferring it to my bank account, my personal bank account, so that I can be contributing to bills and stuff for the house, because there's no point of me doing this if I'm just buying to buy. You know, I'm just buying the stuff, selling the stuff, and breaking even, or even sometimes going in negative. So yeah, I restarted. $100 a week is going to go into my bank account. So that's $400 a month that I'll be bringing in for this reselling job. And that's probably pretty cheap compared to how much time I put into it. But this doesn't happen overnight. Maybe some people get lucky in their area. They have a lot of items that are high value that they can sell very quickly, or for cheap, or buy for cheap. And I have a fairly good area, and with Whatnot, I think I found a lot of good items. But it does take time to learn everything about this business, about the reselling, learning about the different items, the different categories. What is your category? What are some things that you want to kind of niche down to? I think I talked about that in a previous video of niching down into the different categories. You become more knowledgeable on different areas. So let's go ahead and grab that next sale. But yes, I am selling all my old inventory. I dropped everything by about 15% price-wise, unless it was an item that I knew that would be a good Christmas item. Like I have a few ornaments. I have a couple of Christmas-related DVDs. I'm just gonna keep those prices until Christmas time gets a little closer. Probably after Halloween, I'm expecting sales for those type of things to start picking up. Oh yeah, I had another thing for Halloween. Let me grab that. I had a couple things from Halloween. So I've been listing a couple things, and I make sure to put Halloween in the title, because that will attract people that are looking for Halloween things. I have a couple of costumes, like 2 or 3, not that many. I'm not like going crazy trying to get Halloween items, but if I see something that I'm like, oh, that could be kind of Halloween themed, like I have a purse inside that it says Freak Show, and it's got like different Freak Show people in it. So I labeled that Halloween because, you know, somebody might buy that just to wear to Halloween, have their purse be Halloween themed for the night. But let me get that Halloween costume. It is a girl's one. That's why I got a couple boxes down here. So I'm kind of just wanting to leave the camera up here today just to kind of keep it steady here. Let me see if I can find this costume. Actually, I think I haven't even brought it out here yet. So let me go grab that. So I got this Halloween costume from the Goodwill store for $2.99. It's a woman Mario costume. I'll have a picture of it. I'm not going to take it out of the bag. But it's like a skirt Mario girl costume. Yeah, sold that for I think 12 bucks. I just wanted to get it gone, because after Halloween, I know I'm not gonna be able to sell that. And then the last thing I sold is a remote. It's a Panasonic, so it's gonna be over here because I don't have it branded. So let me grab that. Might be up here, it might be down here on the floor. It's gray. Let me bring this over here. So yeah, I'm trying to have my remote boxes labeled as much as possible, but obviously I can't have every brand. It's this one right here. So I sold this one, I think, for $9.99 free shipping. So that is the sales for today. Had 6 sales today. That camera, $139. Great, awesome sale. Needed that. So I think it's doing really good. Definitely noticed still a little bit of a slowdown. A couple episodes ago, I had a really good day where I sold 15 items. It was the most sales I've ever had. And then I'll have a day where I sell nothing. I think yesterday I didn't sell anything. And then today I sold 6 items. So yeah, it kind of just been ebbing and flowing. And I think it's just my prices. That tennis racket, while I was doing my 15% discount, I was going through and decreasing everything by 15% or about 15%. I literally got an offer for it for like $30, declined it, then like 10 seconds later somebody bought it for full price. So it just goes to show, if your item's not priced right, it's not going to sell. If your item doesn't sell on eBay, it's not going to sell. So you have to have the right item at the right price for the right buyer. So yeah, make sure you're, I told my wife today, I was like, I'm holding on to this stuff and it's going to be dusty gold, because it can be worth whatever I think it's worth sitting in my garage getting dust on it, and I'm just going to hold on to it forever and never sell it. I really don't have emotional value tied into any of these items, but sometimes you get caught up thinking your item's more valuable than it is, or you see that it's sold, but maybe it's only sold a couple in the past month. So, if you don't have that right price, somebody's going to buy that cheaper item before they buy yours. So they like these Bathing Ape shoes. I might be, the only person that has these, but Bathing Ape shoes brand new might go for $150, and I have it listed for $150, and I don't even have a box, and they're not brand new. I mean, they're in good shape, good condition, but if they're not brand new, it has the crease in the heel. Some people don't like that, or in the toe. But I mean, if you wear them, which if I ever buy a pair of shoes, I'm wearing them. I'm not gonna, it's kind of crazy. People collect everything though. I collect coins, so you can't make fun of anybody for their collection. Go ahead and leave in the comments something that you collect, if you do collect anything. I collect Pokemon cards, and that started right before the pandemic started. I used to collect when I was a kid, but my dad gave all my Pokemon cards apparently to my cousin. We don't really know the whole story. That's something for another episode. But I collect Pokemon cards, not as much lately. I still have a lot of Pokemon cards. I have a lot of unopened stuff. But yeah, Pokemon cards and coins. So coins is something that I got in with my grandpa, and I just like collecting them. So mostly is silver is what I collect, silver coins, just American. I'm not really into the foreign, so if I usually get any foreign coins from yard sales or garage sales, I'll usually just sell it if it's a foreign coin. But yeah, so make sure you don't hold on to that dusty gold, get rid of it, sell it for silver price, get something out of it. But that's gonna be about it for this episode. Keeping them a little shorter lately, but this has been great. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. I hope you guys are enjoying the channel. Thank you for being here with me. If you're still here, I hope you were able to find the best of stuff and sell it for the most profit. Mr. Florida Flipper, out.